Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for taking some time to click on this video. I have my giant haul for this week starting, what's today? It's Friday the 13th. So I hope everyone's having a great day and we'll just jump right into it. So there was some really good deals this week. There was still one of the deals that we had last week of the spend 15 to get $5 instant savings. So definitely check your app version of the weekly flyer for that, because it didn't actually show it in the regular flyer if you get that in the mail, but when you're in the app it will show that deal. So definitely check that out if you want to do that again this week. So I just did the Wonder Bread is actually part of that deal where the spend 15 to get $5 instant savings. I really didn't want the whole deal. I really just needed some hot dog buns. So I just went ahead and got that instead of the whole deal. So they are regularly $3.79. They're on sale this week for $1.99 and last week for $1.99. I still had one more of those $1 coupons from the Giant magazine, the Fresh something or another, I think it's called, which made it 99 cents. And then I also got 40 cents back on Fetch, making it 59 cents, and 25 cents back on Ibotta for one, making it just 34 cents. And that's all I really needed was these, so pick those up. The Dave's Killer Bread is actually a really good deal this week too, depending on which rebate you have. I had $1.25 back on Fetch. I had $1.75 on Ibotta, and I had the dollar coupon that also came in that Giant magazine. Let me get my right tag here. So the Dave's is normally $6.99. It's on sale for $5.59. We have the dollar coupon, making it $4.59. And then the Ibotta rebate did not exclude the use of coupons, so it made it $1. I got $1.75 back on Ibotta, making it $2.84, and $1.25 back on Fetch, making it just $1.59 instead of its regular price of $6.99. And I believe that rebate is like a limit of 5, and I think the one on Fetch is too. So if you have enough of the coupons and this is what you really like to get, you could get a lot of the Dave's Killer Bread for pretty cheap this week. And then I also went with the Nature's Own again because I'm just in love with these little loaves. And also because it's even cheaper this week. So they are regularly $2.99. They're on sale for $1.99 this week. They've been like $2.79 or $2.69, I want to say. But we had the 55-cent peelies that are still all over these bread, and that doubles to $1.10, making it 89 cents. And then I got 60 cents back on Fetch, making it just 29 cents. So this was a lot of bread for very little money. So I was really happy about that. I also went ahead and did the Pepsi deal. So check your app. We have a store coupon where you get 4 2-liters for $5. I went with all regular Pepsi here because I would have preferred caffeine-free Pepsi, but my store doesn't always have the caffeine-free in the 2-liter. So they are regularly $3.49, so 4 would cost you $13.96, but clip that coupon in your app and you'll get them 4 for $5 or $1.25 each, which nowadays is not a bad price for a 2-liter. I remember, I'm probably dating myself, but we used to get 2 liters a lot when I was a kid. For $1 was like all you ever had to pay, but those days are long gone. So the next thing I picked up were the Grill Mates. Now, it's not just the Grill Mates, but a lot of different McCormick products and these, powdery kind of things in the, section where the gravy and everything is are just $1 this week. And this is our favorite one of these. So it's not like quite half price, but I still think it's a decent deal and worth mentioning. So they're normally $1.69, but they're on sale for $1. So I picked up 2 of them because we do like to keep this on hand, especially in the summer. Now, perhaps the star of the week as maybe the Gatorade deal. It is pretty darn good. So check your app. If you still have the coupon that is $3 off when you buy 4 Pepsi products, Gatorade is a Pepsi product, and it'll show that the Gatorade is listed when you click on that coupon. When you click on it, it'll show that these Gatorade that are on sale for $4 a piece, are a product that works with that coupon. So I did it once with the digital and once with the paper coupon that's on coupons.com. And the deal with them is buy 4 and you get 500 points, which is $12.50 in free gas if you get the full 25 gallons. Because 500 points is 50 cents off a gallon of gas times 25 gallons is $12.50 in free gas. So the Gatorade is normally $6.29, but 4 will cost you $25.16. They're on sale for $4, so 4 will cost you $16. I had the $3 digital, making it $13, and then I got my 500 points back, or $12.50 in gas, making it 50 cents for 4 of these 6 packs of Gatorade, or like 12.5 cents per pack, which I thought was fantastic. So I did it twice, again, like I said, once with the paper coupon and once with the digital coupon, and it was wonderful. Actually, I went ahead and picked these up. Again, it's not quite 50% off. I like to bring you food deals that are at least 50% off, but at least it was something different. And I do like having these in the house. And if you're going to be making like a charcuterie board for Father's Day, I always like to have a little dried fruit to throw in there with like the meats and the cheeses and things. So they're normally $2.99. They're on sale for $2.50, and we have a 75-cent back rebate on Ibotta, which I do believe is like 5 times. So that could be 5 easy rebates right there if you really like the cranberries. So that makes it just $1.75 a pack. Now the vitamin water, the rebate for that was on the timer. So maybe it'll reset, maybe it won't, I'm not sure. But I've already drank almost all the vitamin waters that I got last week, at least probably 3/4 of them. So I picked up 10 of them because they're buy 5, get 5. They're normally $1.99 a piece, so 10 will cost you $19.90. But again, they're buy 5, get 5, so you're only going to pay for 5 at $1.99, which made it $9.95. And I got 40 cents back 5 times on Ibotta for a total of $2 back, making it $7.95 for all 10 of them, or only 80 cents a piece. And again, that's 5 easy rebates if you're going for those big bonuses. So the Glade products have now dropped to 90% off if you can find them. Now the fresh products don't attach to any of the Ibotta rebates, but I still think it's a really, really good deal. So I picked up 4 of the sprays. So if you've been getting the Glade products from like a little, display at the end of the aisle, like that was completely wiped out in my store for the most part, except for there was like a couple unopened boxes. I opened them because they're just sitting there, and that's how I got the candles. But I did find these in the regular section, just like all mixed in with the ones that are not on clearance, like the non-fresh ones, if that makes sense. So I grabbed 4 different scents, 1 of each here. There was more, but 4 was enough. And then I grabbed 3 candles out of a box, and then I grabbed 3 of the sprays as well. So the candles are regularly $7.49, and they're on clearance for 75 cents, which I still think is great, even with no Ibotta rebate. Same thing for the sprays, 75 cents, because they're 90% off. And then the other type of spray is now not 62 cents. That's supposed to say 26 cents. I'm sorry, they are 26 cents. So just imagine that says 26 cents. And that's how much they are now. So I still think it's an excellent deal. And if your rebate on Ibotta for these is still resetting, like I actually went yesterday and bought 3 more when they were still 62 cents or whatever they were. And I did get the rebate. So I got 3 for free in a moneymaker yesterday. I would have held off if I had known that they were going to drop to 90% today, but that's okay. Technically, they're probably still free with the moneymaker from yesterday anyway. So if you use the Merrifield app, there is a rebate in there for $1.25 back per box of the Barilla protein pasta. And they are part of one of the deals this week at Giant. There's a lot of products that are $2 this week at Giant. You'll see it in the app, but the Barilla protein pasta is one of them, and you can get $1.25 back on each one on Merrifield up to 4 times. So I got 1 angel hair, it's like 1 thin spaghetti, 1 regular spaghetti, and 1 elbows. And I scanned all of these in store, and they all did qualify for that Merrifield. Plus, Barilla is one of their products that gives a certain percent back every day when you buy it. So what I ended up getting back, well, they're normally $2.99 a piece, so 4 was $11.96. They're part of that deal where they're $2 this week. So I went ahead and maxed it out and got 4 of them for the Merrifield app. So that's $8, and I got $5.60 back. $1.25 4 times plus everyday points of 60 cents. So it made it only $2.40 for all 4 boxes, or just 60 cents a box. And you can get anywhere between 1 and 4. You don't have to buy 4. So it makes it less than the cost, 4 boxes less than the cost of 1 box normally. I also went ahead and got our 5-point freebie this week, which is the Mike's mustard. There's several different ones. I got the spicy brown because that's what I really like. But they just have like a regular yellow, a deli style, and I want to say a stone. No, this is stone ground. There's one other one, and I don't know off the top of my head. But it's normally $1.99. But if you go into your app under the special offers and click that you want the 5-point freebie, you'll give up 5 points to get that. I also went ahead and got this big thing of Clorox. It's not the best deal in the world, but I really do like this one. And it is a really big container of them. It's the 75 wipes. So they are normally $6.29, but they're on sale for $4.50, which isn't bad. And we have a $1 digital coupon. So maybe $3.50 for that big tub. So I don't usually get too many deals on those kind of wipes. So I went ahead and picked them up. Then there was probably 3 or 4 different types of sauces that were 50% off this week that I've never tried. And I thought, well, 50% off is enough to give something a chance. So I picked up this dinosaur barbecue, and they had it in, like, this is like the original, but they had like the one that's more like mustard based, so it's kind of more yellowy. They have a spicy one. There was about 3 or 4 different flavors you could choose from. And I also picked up this Melinda's. I like sweet chili sauce, but she also had like 4 different flavors you could choose from. One was like green and another one was like really spicy, but you'll see at the store. So the dinosaur one is normally $5.69, but it's on sale for $2.84, and the Melinda's normally $5.99, but it's on sale for $2.99. So I figured something new, something to try. So we have a really good ice cream deal this week, which is buy 4 and you get $6 in instant savings, and I love me some instant savings. So I did it 2 different ways. One, I just picked up 4 Kemps. I got 2 raspberry sherbets and 2 orange sherbets, which just sounded very refreshing when I was in the store today. So they are $6 off when you buy 4. So the Kemps are normally $3.49, so 4 will cost you $13.96. So they're on sale for $2.50, so 4 will cost you $10, and then you get $6 in instant savings, making it just $4 or $1 a piece. So I thought that was a really good deal. And then this one's going to depend on your Fetch account. So my one Fetch account, my husband's Fetch account, had $1.50 back when you bought 2 Blue Bunny or like those Bomb Pops or some kind of trolley thing. But anyway, the Blue Bunny's included in this deal. And it works for this rebate on Fetch. So they're normally $3.99 a piece, so 4 would cost you $15.96. They're on sale for $3.50, so 4 would cost you $14. I got the $6 in instant savings, making it $8. And then since I bought 4, I got $1.50 back on Fetch twice for a total of $3 back, making it $5, only $1.25 a piece instead of almost $4 a piece. So I grabbed, there's about 4 different flavors of these too. So I grabbed this one, which is like cookies and cream, and then this one, which is candy bars, and I got 2 of each. And then the last thing I picked up this week was I really actually like these pizzas. So whenever we get the sales on them, I usually pick one up, and I like the thin and crispy one, which doesn't show in the app that it's included, even though in the fine print it does, and everything worked out just fine at the register. So they are $8.99, but they're on sale for $5.99. And then you have a digital coupon in your app. It's a limit of 1 pizza. I would have gotten more. That takes another $2 off, making it $3.99, limit of 1. So I thought excellent deal, even more than half price. Half off, I should say, more than half off for that. So if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. I hope you guys are having a great day.